archaeological site. It has Greek and Roman ruins, and I've been dying to come and visit it, so I hope you enjoy this video. The entrance, these are the city walls to enter the Greek city. It's nice. They have Catalan, they have Spanish, English, and French, which is nice because I read reviews that there would only be Catalan explanations, but it looks like they have 4 languages. Wow, it's beautiful with the sea. Wow. This was a temple dedicated to Isis and Serapis. Wow, a lot remains. You can really see the base of the temple. Even though there's quite a lot of people, it's such a big archaeological site that you don't feel like, you know, right next to anybody. And everybody's respectful. Usually people who come to archaeological sites, I think, are respectful and quiet, and, you know, they let others have their turn. Water filters dated to the 3rd BC. This is a statue of Asclepius. Wow. He was the god of medicine. Acropolis! I was just telling Chris, we only drove an hour and a half, but it's really like a small Greece in Spain. Sí, era enorme. Uy, yo también quiero. ¿Qué? Oh, no pasa nada, estás nativa.
Mierda, ya la manché.
No pasa nada. Saldrá.
No, sí, es para ir.
Ya más. Here is the agora. This big space. This is where all the business was done. This is where all the markets were. This would have been my favorite place. I would have come to the market all the time. Again, I'm very happy that there's Spanish and French and English to explain everything. This was the Stoa of Emporion. It's so expansive. This I almost choked. It's so expansive, this archaeological site, and there's even more on the other side. We have to enter this museum, and then there's even more on the other side. So yeah, you could definitely spend at least 2 hours here if you want to read everything. At least 2 hours. This is so interesting. Okay, this was probably one of the richest families, I would imagine. This was a house in clear Greek architectural style, and you can see these columns. That was just their patio. So all of these other rooms were their house. Yeah, pretty nice. Right on the beach. Beachfront property. Look at this. Okay, this is a house with amazingly preserved mosaics with an inscription. And it said it was built in a privileged location with direct access to the sea, to the main port. That's probably what the house would have looked like. You can see the mosaics on the floor. Unfortunately, the main inside part of the museum is closed for construction, but that's okay because it gives us a reason to come back with my dad, especially because he'll really love this archaeological site. And I guess inside are some of the things that they found in the Temple of Asclepios, but there's probably more things as well. Okay, Now we are in the Roman city when the Romans took over this area and made their own settlement. And there's some really amazing mosaics. We just saw a worker from the ruins. She just brushed them off so that they're all nice and clean and we can see them. And the weather is good. It's hot, but it's not terrible. There's a nice breeze. Sometimes in Greece when you go to the archaeological sites and there's like no shade, you're just dying of heat. But today is nice. It's beautiful. It's so delicate. I love these scales. Classic Greek. Sorry about my shadow. This one is absolutely breathtaking. I'll insert photos, but in the center is just so intricate and there's little dolphins. And I love here that the leaves are shaped like hearts. Oh my god. And literally just a few meters from the ancient site is this beautiful cala. Wow, look at this bay. I'm so ready to jump in. I take back what I said earlier. It's really hot and we're both dying. Uh-huh.